This is Ian from Lean Media, and today I'm going to answer the question, should you close or delete an FBA listing if it's out of stock? If this video helps, please take a moment to like it, follow me, let's get started. So we have this out of stock item. They want me to send some in, but that's not going to happen because by the time it gets in, it will be too late for the holiday sales period. This is a seasonal offering. So I have the option of either closing the listing or deleting the listing. And this is how I view the opportunity here. For one thing, if the product will never ever come back, you want to delete the listing. You can't do it via this particular page. This is the Manage FBA Inventory. You have to do it from the Manage All Inventory page. So I'm going to go to that, and then I'm going to find it. And you can see that I actually have two separate listings for this product. This one's FBA, this one's FBM. So this one, if it's not ever going to be coming back, I would say delete it. And the way you do it, you click the More Actions icon over here, and then you select Delete Listing. However, if the item may be coming back into FBA, I would say close the listing. Now, a lot of people would say, well, why don't you just delete it if you're not really sure, or it might be a while. And the reason is because once you delete a listing, you have to recreate it again. And when you recreate it, Amazon may not be so forgiving with some of the elements of your description. For instance, I'm using bullet points here. I created these a long time ago and I used a check mark. And at the time, check marks were okay in listings. If I delete this listing, what I fear is when I recreate it, they won't let me use these nice green check mark emojis, which are no longer allowed. So that's one reason to close the listing rather than deleting it, because if I close it and then I restock it later on in FBA, I'll get the listing back with these particular elements. So that's kind of the way that I approach closing versus deleting the listing. The other thing I'd like to say is that if you have an FBA item, maybe you don't have enough time to stock it for a Prime Day or a seasonal purchase or whatever, do keep some FBM stock if you can fulfill it on your own. You can see it says only 14 left in stock. This is all FBM inventory, and I'm able to fulfill that. So I'm glad that I still have this particular option. But that's basically the long and short of closing versus deleting a listing. And I would say if there's any chance it's going to come back, just close it. If you think it's going to be gone for good and there's no way you're ever going to restock this item, then delete it. You do it using the More Actions icon over here, and then select Close Listing or Delete Listing as needed. Hope this video helped. If it did, please take a moment to like it, follow me, and I'll see you next time.